It's good to know you're all well.
I have confirmed that you are all in good health.
Are these people...
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right? Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. When a new moon goddess is born, we have used every last resource at our disposal.
Were the people of the past all this devout?
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of, alas. Kuthar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age...
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Yeah! You've been pretty talkative this whole time. What changed?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into chaos, it seems they looked once more to the moons for help, praying.
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
There's a door blocking this path!
Not a problem. Try this. This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
Broken rocks! Oh.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier? The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Shower me with prey!
Rev the engines!
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise.
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of...
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be... Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon...
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles. Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the
What? Weapons?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Tevat. It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement. Regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejection slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
If the final fate of the three goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger. Our investigation has yet to bear fruit.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Why do the creators of this world no longer show mercy upon their people? Remember his words. We must change our fate with our...
Should we trust him to keep his promise?
We have to. There's nothing else we can do.
Wait, that's odd. Who is he? No, not really. It's just that over 30 possibilities emerged in my head, so I can't be sure who he is. It's been too long. My memory isn't as sharp as it once was.
Okay. 30. Wow. Impressive. We're finally here. Guessing we'll need to activate this thing?
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvak, the only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperborean's backup plan.
Walk up, then jump down.
That should be enough cores. Let's head back.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go. This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want to know if it's safe, and yet she has no choice but to return.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times...
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps.
But does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't, it's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you... But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you. Either. So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment,
Columbina.
Columbina.
Hi, Mom would call her Columbina.
She has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on...
well, it sounds to me like you've...
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found it.
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered, how could you have come to an answer you felt... Oh, it all makes sense now.
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying,
Lama! Your antlers!
"You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise." Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
The power within what? The name?
Yes. So, the thing is...
What's wrong?
This is so annoying. I really, really, really want to explain how that whole thing works. Starting from the founding principles of Teyvat and... But... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that...
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best moon paranite.
And at last, we will send her home.
I can barely move anymore. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them. They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends.
If you like this name,
Looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a...
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. What is it?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you.
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? Wait, so you were...
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember? Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure, in that...
But... Before that... Could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina. Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama, I can't breathe.
Ha ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from? You added it yourself?
That's right. It means...
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extension, it can also mean born beneath this world.
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that the Moon Prayer Night celebrations in Nasha Town. Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do.
Nicole? Why have you turned into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us, and for helping me find my name. It's nice to finally hear your voice.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure is what we Seelie do. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble. But don't worry. We're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you. Keep an eye out for the Hexenzirkel's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B in this time.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino and Effa and their crew. On that note, Nefer.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that every...
Wonderful. In that case...
Huh?
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer Night ever.
Hey, young lady. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy? Happy Moon Prayer Night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot. This feels like the surprise of my life. I do. I never imagined I'd ever get to enjoy Moon Prayer Night with everyone so freely.
If you're happy, we're happy.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Lauma. Is there something about Moon Prayer Night that enhances what's in your head as well?
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause.
I see it now. This bickering.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh! Miss Columbina, you're back!
Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern.
How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited. Not like this. This time her excitement seems more serious. She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to relax and have some fun.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so...
I should go. I still have a few things to attend to at the Frost Moon Scion stall.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival will come with once-in-a-year opportunities.
Hold up a second. Where's Varka?
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship the moment
That's Mondstadters for you. They know what they want when festivals roll around.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will.
Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out there and have some fun. You'll definitely get a warm welcome at every stall. Oh, also, take this map with you. It's a guide to the festival. The Frost Moon Scion stall is over here. Lauma's invited a whole bunch of cute animals to celebrate too. Over there is the Hexen Circle section. Alice seemed more excited than anyone about. Oh, and then there's the Nasha Town local specialties,
Thank you. It looks like you're not coming with.
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse? Yep. If you find something you'll otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself.
Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely.
I wouldn't say it's unfair, exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people. You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No, nothing you need to worry.
Impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss Columbina. I need your input on something. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer. I, for one, would like to hear your verdict on the matter.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells. Though, sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dotaco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dotaco's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, why is
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I said. Miss Nicole?
I can't stand it. I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that But hey, I've said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using The point is, I want to know everyone's thoughts after I've been biting my lip for so long. And I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let the gate
It's like they forgot.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina! With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle in your fate. Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, you could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodoko. If all my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it now?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you.
Wow. What a lovely sculpture. Classic and cute at the same time. Thank you, Miss Nicole.
There we go. Music to my... You have my sincerest gratitude, Miss Columbine. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me and fulfilling my wish.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me. And still...
It'd be rude to just leave without saying anything. Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you, Grandma.
Oh, a gift?
The North Wind.
A soft and furry creature that bounces.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Allow me to introduce myself. I am when the going got tough. I pop.
That sounds like a...
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty. I made it back to shore by this.
Couldn't you just...
Oh, I wanted to. The last thing I wanted was to... And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crowd?
Oh, let's call... All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess... Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodoko's Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodokos are, many like myself are mischievous troublemakers. In our eyes, every creature who... But perhaps in yours, we Dodoko are...
Yes.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play!
of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me. I think they call this... not bad.
Any guilt?
Oh, wonderful. Remember, if you...
I will.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine art.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia. Now then, Miss Columbina.
Divination. The Frost Moon Scions used to ask me what...
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, as you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown, resolve your doubt...
The unknowns on my...
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, but that is a complex affair. And to relegate that majestic art, hence, I shall use the suitably festive Lunar Arcana.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display... People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency, and...
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come then, take a seat, Miss... Before we begin, are there any specific...
Let's stick to general possibility.
Ah, very well. Then now, try to relax. Would you? No problem. Now then. Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. Now, draw your second. And now the third Arcana. This is the present. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh. Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Of course, if you wish, you...
No.
A bold decision. Well then, let us flip the loop.
Sure.
First, Destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some time. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it symbolizes a journey through the fog.
I don't
Patience. Now then. Ah, the Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, combined with the moon as one's destiny, a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god? And how
I suspect only you know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past... Oh my. The lovers. One of the most interesting...
What does this one...
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another.
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The lovers can also represent important decisions.
Yes.
I understand. Parting with friends is never easy, Colin, but rest assured, this is not the end of your...
The future.
Well now.
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip. Oh.
Miss Barbeloth? What is it?
This card is death. It depends on how we It is true that it can represent an agony. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potentials.
If death spells the end, is it unavoidable?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. It is a rough guide, but it does not show predetermined outcomes. Allow me to summarize it for in the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections, and you now face an important This change might, but remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon.
The truth. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, for fear of glimpsing an ending to their story that they wish, but I can see that you're different. This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker.
I understand.
Go then, and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight...
Dodoco's Whirligig! Come check out Dodoco's Whirligig!
Ah, welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what this is?
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the great mage herself. Ride on a soft and furry dodo... I say that, but I'm just following a script here. Who is this mage, anyway?
I'd like to ride.
No problem. But, are you by yourself?
Is that not okay?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoko...
My friend.
That should do it. Now, but we gotta keep it a secret from Columbina.
Traveler.
Ah!
I want to go on that ride. Let's go then.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rounds.
All right.
Please take your seats. For safety reasons, you mustn't try to leave. All right, you're all set.
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane. Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melodies. Yeah. It does. I've felt scared in the past, too. But this is a little different. You know something? I got to see a lot of fascinating things during my disappearance. I saw how the Frost Moon Scions act around their families. So different than how they used to act in my presence. And I also saw how they interact with their friends. It made me curious at first. Why do people act so sincere when they're worshipping gods? Slowly, I came to realize that. It's because they trust. I know. What I fear now is the end. Thank you for this conversation. Don't worry. This fear I have, I just want you to remember this version of me.
Dear passengers, Dodoko's awesome adventure has come to a Don't want the Don't worry, you two. There's always a...
So this is the Frost Moon Scions area. It feels very familiar. But everyone look...
Wow, the Frost Moon Scion stall looks kind of plain, but it's pretty cool once you get into it. I don't go to Hisi Island much, but it's got that, like, old world cultural feel. And if culture means we get...
Hello, Yahoda.
Columbine! That was too close! I almost gave the game away in front of the staff! Oh, wait, what's the deal with her shoes?
Do you like balloons too?
Balloons? Oh! What's so fun about balloons? I'm not a kid anymore. They're...
Yes. The animals seem very curious about these strange flying objects. I was drawn here by their voices. I recently learned a fun new game you can play with balloons.
A new game?
Hello.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Here.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Uninflated balloons? But those are just little rubber pouches. What does she want with those?
Would you like to play the balloon game, Yahoda?
Huh?
Wait here a moment.
Oh. This is so...
I thought I saw